Good morning students. From this lecture we are going to solve practical sums of bank reconciliation statement. Let us start with the sum number 4 given in textbook. Let us see the sum. Cash book of Sri Sudhir shows bank balance of rupees 5000 as on 31/12/2015. Prepare a bank reconciliation statement from the information given below. So friends, Sri Sudhir balance as per cash book is given rupees 5000. We will always be given with either balance as per cash book or balance as per passbook, right? We will apply that balance and start with the sum. As we have studied that debit balance as per passbook is known as bank balance. So debit balance as per cash book is known as bank balance. So this 5000 rupees, which is a bank balance, will be written at the debit side of our bank reconciliation statement. So here it is, bank balance as per cash book rupees 5000 in the debit column and credit column there's a dash. Before that we can see the heading bank reconciliation statement of Sri Sudhir as on 31/12/2015. Okay, let us see transaction one by one. The first transaction says a check of rupees 8000 was deposited with bank on 29/12/2015, but this check is not credited in passbook by bank till 31/12/2015. Friends, check was deposited with the bank on 29/12, which was not credited by bank till 31/12. So obviously on 31/3/12 our balance will be differ from the balance as per passbook, right? Because as and when we deposit check in the bank, we record it in our cash book, but the same is not recorded in the bank. So we need to record this, right? Suppose bank has to record this, bank will be crediting this. So in our bank reconciliation statement, the same will be credited by us. So here it is, check deposited with bank but not credited by bank till 31/12/2015, rupees 8000. Okay, next. The second one, a check of rupees 6000 sent for collection to bank on 30/12/2015, which is not collected by bank till 31/12/2015. So friends, again this is the same situation. Check sent for collection. See, check deposited or check sent for collection, both meaning are almost same. So here also the check was sent to bank for collection purpose, but it has not been yet collected. Okay, it has not been collected by bank and not been credited by bank in our passbook. So when bank will collect it and bank will do the entry, bank will be crediting this amount to our account. So this amount we will be crediting in our bank reconciliation statement. So here it is, check was sent for collection to bank which was not collected by bank till 31/12/2015. Amount is 6000. Next one, the third one, a check of rupees 3000 was issued on 28/12/2015 for payment of electricity bill, which is not debited by bank in passbook till 31/12/2015. Okay, friends, check was issued for the payment of electricity bill and which is not recorded by bank. Maybe it is not presented for payment in the bank, or maybe it is presented for payment in the bank, but entry is not yet done by the bank. Okay, so anyhow, when bank will do the entry for the same, it will be debited in our passbook. Right now we have already issued the check, so we have already credited in our cash book. Now bank will do the entry, when it will be presented for payment, bank will be debiting this. So in our bank reconciliation statement, we will be debiting this much amount, right? So here it is, check issued for payment of electricity bill which was not presented for payment or not debited in passbook till 31/12/2015, rupees 3000 is debited. Next one, the fourth one says a check of rupees 2000 was drawn on 27/12/2015 and given to a creditor, but it is not presented for payment. Friends, check was drawn and given to the customer, but the same is not presented for payment. So what we will do, obviously whenever check is issued, it is credited in our cash book. When it will come to bank for the payment, bank will be debiting this much amount. Now it has not yet debited in passbook, so in our bank reconciliation statement we will be debiting this amount. Amount is rupees 2000. So here it is, check drawn which is not presented for payment till 31/12/2015, rupees 2000. Next, interest of rupees 80 credited in passbook by bank which is not debited in cash book. Friends, here bank has credited interest, the same supposed to be debited in our cash book. Bank has credited interest in passbook, we supposed to debit this amount in cash book, which is not yet done. So in our bank reconciliation statement, this amount will be debited. So here it is, interest credited by bank not debited in cash book. At the debit side, we will be writing rupees 80. Next, and the last one is, bank debited rupees 100 in passbook for bank charges which is not credited in cash book. Bank debited for bank charges which is not credited in cash book, clearly it is written, it is to be credited in cash book. So it is not yet credited in cash book, we will be crediting this in our bank reconciliation statement. So here it is, 100 rupees bank debited for bank charges which is not credited in cash book. Okay, so friends, here are some get over. We will be making total and finding difference. When I make total of both the column, the debit side, the total is 10,080 and the credit side total is 14,100. So the total of credit side is more. So from total of credit side, that is 14,100, I deduct the total of debit side which is 10,080. I get the difference 4020. So this 4020 is the difference at the debit side, which makes our total 14,100. Right? So this 4020 is the difference. Now we have to interpret this. Friends, we have started with the balance as per cash book. So this is the balance as per passbook. What it is? Balance as per passbook. When we start with cash book, we get balance as per passbook. Or if we start from passbook, then the answer will be balance as per cash book. Okay. So here we have started with cash book. This is the balance as per passbook. Now, whether it is bank balance or overdraft, we have to decide. This is the debit balance as per passbook. That means it is a bank overdraft. We have seen this in theory, right? Debit balance as per passbook is what? A bank overdraft. So against that, I will be writing here bank overdraft as per passbook. So this is all about sum number 4 of bank reconciliation statement. This is our final answer. Okay friends, thank you.